4:50 p.m. What time will it be in 35 minutes? So if right now it's 4:50 p.m., this is my start time. The question says, what time will it be in 35 minutes? So this will it be is telling me I'm going to be looking for a time in the future, so I know I'm going to add for time in the future. So I'm going to put future, and then I'm going to put the addition sign to remind me to add. Okay, so I set the first problem up here. It says hours world and minutes world. Here's the 4:50 start time, and it's talking about in 35 minutes, what will it be? So here's the 35 minutes. Okay, so rule 1 said we draw a line between the arrows. I'm sorry, between the worlds. So go ahead and draw a line between the minutes world on the right side and the hours world on the left side. So now we add them up. We keep minutes with minutes, just like if we were adding, we would keep apples with apples, and we would keep balloons with balloons. Okay, so 50 plus 35. We're going to put another plus in here. So 0 plus 5 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. In the hours world, all I see is a 4, so I just bring down the 4. And now my colon sign. But I can't tell someone to meet me at the store at 4:85. No one's going to know what time that is. So the second rule helps us. 4:85 means we need 85 minutes. There's too many minutes here. Only 60 minutes or less than 60 minutes can live in the minutes world. So we're going to take 60 minutes out of here, and we're going to trade them and put them in to the hours world, and we're going to add an hour to the hours world. We took 60 minutes which equal 1 hour, and we put 1 hour into the hours world. Okay, so again, we're splitting these two. Hours world and minutes world, two different worlds. So 85 subtract 60 gives me 25 minutes in my minutes world, and then 4 plus 1 gives me 5. Now I put my colon back, so it looks like the time will be 5:25 p.m. I'm not going to have to continue taking 60 minutes out of the minutes world because 25 minutes is fine. You can tell someone to meet you at 5:25, and that will be fine. So next question, what time will it be in 55 minutes? So first, I have to figure out what time the clock is showing me right now. So I need to find the time on the clock first. First thing I'm going to do is look at the hour hand. Here's my hour hand. It's pointing between the 11 and 12. So I go to the higher number, take it, rewind it back to the 11. And then I look at my minutes hand. It's on the 9. So I'm doing 9 times 5 gives me 45. So the time on my clock is 11:45. That's my start time. So this is when something is starting. But the question wants to know what time is going to be in 55 minutes. So what time will it be? Again, same question, means I'm looking for a time in the future. Looking for a future time. So I'm going to set up my hours world and my minutes worlds. It is 11:45. And I'm going to find out what time it will be in 55 minutes, so I have to add because it's going to come in the future. And now I'm going to separate my two worlds like rule 1 told me. Here's my minutes world and my hours world. Okay, so now we have 45 plus 55. 5 plus 5 is 10. I keep the 0, the 1. 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 1 more is 10. Now, because it's 10, and I'm in the minutes world, I do not bump. I keep the 100, I keep the 10 right here. I can't bump a minute into the hours world because 1 minute isn't going to become 1 hour. So the 100 stays in the minutes. 45 minutes plus 55 minutes is 100 minutes. Okay? And now I continue, and I see 11 and there's nothing added. Again, I cannot tell someone to meet me at 11:100. They're not going to know what that means. So since my minutes world has 100 minutes, and that's more than 60 minutes, I have to take some minutes out and transfer them into the hours world. So take 60 minutes, subtract it. But if I subtract 60 minutes, I have to add 1 hour to my hours world. Okay, two worlds separated again. 0 subtract 0 is 0. 10 subtract 6 is 4. 11 plus 1 is 12. So it will be 12:40. I don't know if this one's AM or PM because this clock on the left doesn't tell me if this is AM or PM. So I just put 12:40.